Peace, this is Nicole of Pure Essence Beauty, and this is the client that I was waiting on when I did the last video. And this is Tolu.
Toluwalase.
Tell them what that means.
Toluwalase is a Yoruba name, and it means God's wish is a command, or God's will be done.
Wow, that's powerful.
Yeah.
That's a powerful name. How did you have that name from birth?
No, actually it was due to divination, a ritual in which I got renamed my African name.
That's hot.
So.
That's dope. That's beautiful. But I talked to her while I was doing her hair. Yes, I did her hair. It looks gorgeous.
Thank you, I love it.
But anyway, I'll post pictures of her hair. But during our conversation, I was talking to her about a questionnaire that Erika sent me, a friend of mine, Erika, who requested a few questions about me, and I thought it would be real fun for her to answer the questions so people out there could get to know who she is. So she was like, I'll do it. So I was excited that she volunteered to do it. So she just got her hair done. What are the most important lessons you learned in life? It got deep early.
Yeah.
What are the most important lessons you've learned in life?
And that's a huge question in life. Well, one thing I learned is to trust what people show you the first time that they show you it. And not to doubt it. You know, people will tell you who they are, you know, through their actions.
Mm-hmm.
And to trust that, whether it's good or it's bad, just understand that that's what it is.
Right.
Life has also taught me to, at this point, to accept myself in all my power, all my glory, all my ups and all my downs.
You see, I'm rocking it out. I don't care what.
To really, you know, be unapologetic about who you are. And don't try to conform that to fit someone else's, because then you're not being true to yourself.
Not at
and
all.
When you're not being true to yourself, you're being fake. You know.
What do you do for a living?
Well, I am, number one, a full-time mom of a 12-month-old. And he's in my lap, which I can't see him right now. But I'm also a holistic health coach and a raw food chef. My business name is Ashe Holistic Health and Delicious Raw Dishes. And I work with people to help them to basically reach their goals for their health and their wellness step by step. And I make food, actually raw, vegan, delicious raw dishes food.
So good, I'm addicted.
Oh, thank you.
So good, I'm addicted. That's how we became client, friend, all that kind of stuff, through her food. That's how healing it is. And it helped me through my process.
I'm so glad. And I just love to hear that the food and the service is helping make a difference, because that's really what it's about.
The third question is, how did you start? Like, tell me about how you got into your line of work, and you know, what was it a hard process? Was it an easy process? Was it challenging being a young mother of, like you said, a baby just turning one?
Mm-hmm.
You know, like talk to us about how that, you know, what lessons has that journey taught you, being a young business entrepreneur and holistic healer, because you're taking on other people's energy and helping other people heal. How do you implement that life in your life and help you continue to, you know, with this process? That was a lot. That was a lot.
Well, I try to answer
best way you can.
It's a journey. It's not a destination. You know, I always knew I wanted to help people. You know, I thought it was through being a medical doctor, but I realized I didn't want to treat symptoms. I wanted to get to the root of it. And my journey took me from pre-med to English to
education.
And right now it's holistic health, you know. And the beautiful thing about holistic health is that it involves every aspect of your life: spirituality, career, relationships, exercise. So You know, I'm not going to be the one to sit here and say, oh, I'm the most healthiest person in the world. It's a journey.
Yeah.
You have your ups and your downs. And, again, like I said, it's a blessing to help people. And it's turning into something creative. You know, like I have different ideas of showing what health is. It doesn't have to be something that is hard, as unsatisfactory. People, when they realize their power and their strength, especially the detoxes, oh my God, they're so excited. I'm like,
and talk to them. You have to. She has to talk to you about your detox. Your 5-day. Is it a 5-day detox? So she has a 5-day detox. So
this week coming up, we're having a 5-day green smoothie / cleanse, and you just drink smoothies for the whole day, for the whole week, and you do some affirmations. You have goals, short-term and long-term goals. And I work with a group of, whoever signs up, and they get coaching from me, and we do it together. They make their own smoothies. They get a manual. They have a workbook as well, and they get to explore different areas in their life, because it's a cleansing for the whole body, for the whole mind. And I find that people are very creative in those 5 days. You don't realize how much food sometimes take away your creativity. But when you're still, you're meditative, and so much come out of it.
I noticed that. What lessons have your work life taught you?
Okay. Being an entrepreneur and really trying to do my own thing is really to be patient, to be committed, and to let it flow as well. But definitely being patient and committed, because I'm going to tell you, this world, people are excited a lot of times when you get a good job, but when you're trying to do your own thing, they're like, oh.
They think you crazy.
Yeah.
And they wonder how you're going to pay your bills, how you're going to live.
They don't think it's legit, But,
they be like, did you get your papers? Yes.
Exactly. So just to be committed and passionate about what you do. So many other things that's not coming to my mind right now. But,
so since you work with healing individuals through feeding them, what lessons has that taught you? Like, what have you seen? Like, maybe say I'm just using as an example, if you had a patient who had cancer, and this person was someone who always ate pork, beef, did drugs, who knows, or dealing with mental disorders, and they want to heal through eating and holistically. Seeing their progress, I guess I could say that. What has that taught you? And does that make you feel even needed, even more in the community?
Okay.
I get long-winded.
I like how you framed it, because I understand it a little better. Really, that it doesn't have to be like, when your loved ones or your loved ones get sick, and you think that, well, they had to pass away, or they had to be sick. You don't. If anything, working in the holistic health field has taught me that all you have to do is make a decision and empower yourself. You don't need the big medications, and it's really simple. It starts with, drinking water.
Tearing it up.
Drinking water. Eating, going back to the basics. Fruits and vegetables. Cutting out all of the extra stuff. It's so simple, it's scary. And refreshing. I just woke up. And just showing, people have the ability, when they see their strength, it's a beautiful, 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 beautiful thing. Because they can move from a state of hopelessness, thinking that they have to be focused on taking medications and that they have no hope, to a state of empowerment. So that is the biggest lesson. Sometimes you forget, it's the simple things. It's really the simple things that we are running from. We're trying to get to all this complication.
And it's not expensive. It's more expensive to eat beef and pork and all those other processed foods. Going to the produce junction and places.
You can leave with 4 bags come in with $20, 4 or 5 bags full of fruits and vegetables. You know, and that will heal your life. You sick? You just go in your refrigerator, take some garlic, chew on that thing.
Buy a Vitamix or a If you don't have enough for a Vitamix, to buy a NutriBullet. I use my NutriBullet. My 10-year-old uses my NutriBullet.
So you are high maintenance, you know, and that's a big lesson too. Our bodies are high maintenance.
I know people that buy $300, $400 boots and shoes, and they don't have a juicer. They don't have a $40 juicer, but they got $300 and $400 shoes.
Oh, it's so expensive. I'm like, you are expensive. You are not the outside, your temple. Your inner temple. That is your most sacred property right there. You only get one. You could go out and buy more boots, buy another car. You can't buy another body. People are trying to get a heart transplant, kidney transplant, you know, all of these things. And we just have to take care of what was given to us. And it's really simple. Make that decision. You know.
Okay. So the last question, that was awesome. That was really good. So the last question is, if you were stranded on a deserted island, what 3 things would you take with you?
Okay.
Only 3.
3 things. Okay. Well.
No people.
Well, it doesn't have electricity.
But we don't know. They may have it. We don't know.
They have electricity.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, that's right. Deserted. Okay.
I gotta bring my blender because you know the island, you're gonna have some type of coconuts and mangoes, and you know I could blend some things up.
Do they have electricity?
If they don't,
how would that work?
I don't know. But I'm just saying, that's my imagination. A pen and a journal. I need to write this experience down. I need to reflect on this because I know I'm not going to be on a deserted island forever, but I'm going to have a book and share it with somebody. My experience.
I didn't think about that. I'm thinking my iPhone. Look at what generation I'm living in. In a lipstick.
So we have the blender, we have the journal, and the last thing would probably be a boat with some oars so I can swim back to the
You're smart. You're smart.
But I was thinking also a filter because I don't know if it's fresh water. But I could drink. No, wait. It's going to have plenty of coconuts. You could drink coconut water.
You'll live forever.
Yeah, I'm going to be 125 years old. It was like, how long you been in here? 25 days? Nope. 25 years.
So maybe something to chop. But then again, you could chop it on a rock.
Yeah, you think about our ancestors, you know, how did they didn't have the tool, you know.
All right, so what 3 things again?
All right, so we're going to say the blender, the journal with a pen, and I was saying, no. Did I say the boat? And a boat.
All right. What if they don't have electricity?
All right, if they don't have electricity. All right, so we can't get the... a good knife set.
Right. How can I let everybody know who I see?
Well, I have a website, and it's called www.asheholistichealth.com.
And I'll put a link in the info bar.
Delivery. I'm about to launch the actual meal plans where I'll feed you for a whole week. You get 5 meals, actually 6 meals for the price of 5. So I'm really reaching out to community and businesses. And if anybody in New York, on Thursdays, I'm there every Thursday. Also looking for that, so you can contact me with that information.
All right.
Thank you, Nicole.
You're welcome. Thank you. I just want to thank everyone for watching. I want you to thumbs up the video. Remember, you could have thumbs up the video from the beginning, but since I reminded you at the end, please thumbs up. This is one you must thumbs up. This sister right here, you got to get to know her. And I was so blessed to have her in my studio today, sharing with me. And her son, he's so gorgeous, but we got to keep him out because he is just too much. But again, I want to thank everyone for watching my channel. Please subscribe, thumbs up. Thanks for watching. Peace.